What's poppin', Battle Rap Nation? It's your boy Random with What's Poppin' and the Battle Rap Hall of Fame. And I wasn't going to do this particular podcast, but I felt like I needed to because this is really taking place after the resolution card. And me and my main man, Showtime, already chopped it up, and broke it down and gave our thoughts on the resolution card. But now I see something coming out and I can see it being played out. The narrative is being changed on who won the battle as far as Goods and Cassidy is concerned. And I think people are starting to drink the Kool-Aid. Let me just simply say this. Let me say this first because some people are going to roll their eyes in the back of their head and they're going to say, oh, here comes a Cassidy hater. Nope, not a hater. I'll ask and answer a simple question. Do I want to see Cassidy again? Yes. Do I think Cassidy is good for battle rap? Yes. Do I believe Cassidy is the energy of battle rap? Yes. Do I think he is the GOAT? No. All right. So let me get that out of the way. Now, the battle if you heard the last podcast, then you already know I have Goods winning. Okay. Maybe 3-0, maybe a soft 3-0 or hard clear 2-1. All right. But here's the thing. I'm going into these groups, all the, battle rap groups on social media and looking at Twitter and stuff. And it seems like it's like a plethora of trolls. Now, I do believe that Cassidy does have some battle rap fans. Okay. I do. But some of these comments are like, they're so trollish in tone. It's like, oh, it was a setup. How is this? I don't get it. How is it a setup when you had the media blitz, Cassidy I'm speaking of, had the media blitz and had the battle rap world on fire, and you had people, you were endearing people to you. You actually changed when it first was announced, everyone thought you were gonna get washed. They were like, man, Goods 3-0, man, good 3-0. Then you start explaining and you start breaking down, battle rap, proving to people that you are in tune with battle rap, that you never really lost. You were always right there in the shadows. There's been some events we can see you on stage. And what's funny is that you start changing the narrative. You got people, some of the biggest bloggers, some of them changing their mind. They start saying, nah, I think Cass might pull it out, man. I think Cass might pull it out. Obviously Norbs thought you were going to get it. Okay. Angry fans seem to be waffling a little bit. 3-letter man thought you were going to lose. That's a different story. You have, Sun God. I think he has Cassidy winning. All right. But here's the thing. If I'm wrong on some of those predictions, my bad. But here's the thing, because I'm going off the top with this. Cass, the reason why people are saying that you're delusional is because there's some things you will never admit to. I'm looking at your post-event media blitz. You go on Angry Fan, you've been on Norbs, and you even went back to 3-letter man over at PSA Podcast. Shout out to all three of them. And some people are not catching what you're doing. See, what you're doing, you're like, okay, I didn't lose. How did I lose? You're trying to change the rules. You're trying to change the rules of battle rap. People, before you came along, people knew what they liked. Okay, they knew everything that went along with winning a battle and battle rap, and it's not just bars. Now, your campaign is almost like a presidential campaign. You're like, bars is back, bars is back, bars is back. I understand. Keep hope alive. Change we can believe in. So it's just like a political campaign. Here's the thing. You're like, okay, what stage presence? I don't know. Everyone is saying in their eyes, they're saying, okay, stage presence. Okay, he take command of a stage. He owns the stage. He's doing crowd control. Okay, he's utilizing his space, his performance. See, battle rap is more than just bars. It is also performance. But you're like, well, what performance? What stage presence? I don't see it. Whatever. And then you say, okay, well, what bars did he beat me with? What bars did he beat me with? Now, here's the thing. If someone names anything, any of his bars, any of Goods' bars, You can be like, they're trash, it don't make sense, whatever, right? If you don't name anything and say, see, you can't even name it, you can't name one bar that he beat me with. Look, Cassidy, it's your opinion that you don't like Good's bars, okay? It's your opinion, period. Now, what you trash is everything that you lack, okay? And that's what some of these fans are out here doing, is like, oh, I'm sorry, since Cass came along, we don't judge battles based on stage presence and performance and bars and lyricism and punches and all these other things that we like battle rap for. What, do you like Hitman Holla because of bars and bars alone? No, we know he's heavy on performance. Okay. Do you like Conceited? I know he doesn't do it anymore. He's over and wilding out. But do you like Conceited because he's ultra performance based? No, he's a puncher. He's a punchline battle rapper. All right, so I don't get it. Do you like Rum Nitty because he's just ultra metaphors and he's just funny in his rebuttal game and all? Nope. You know that he's a puncher, back to back puncher. He's actually the evolution, of punching. He's one of the premier punchers. All right. Do you like Twerk simply for his bars? No, you don't. You like him for his performance. You like him for his special moves, like his strapped in. You like how he can make simple things and deliver it in a fire way. Sometimes he says simple lines and he delivers it in a fire way. He'll say, and tell bad mother, shut your mouth. Even his battle, I cave Red Roof in, okay? And he just says it, he delivers it in a certain way. Y'all, come on, y'all gotta stop. Just because Cassidy lost does not mean we don't want to see him again. Okay, we can't do this whole undefeated run and all this other stuff. Now all of a sudden it's a big conspiracy after him. Where's that conspiracy in the first round? Where was the big conspiracy in the first round? Well, he got a huge pop. He got a bunch of applause, bunch of cheers, and all of a sudden they decided, okay, guys, let's go ahead and turn on our boos. Let's just boo him off the stage. No, he had a dated flow. That is the problem. His flow was 2006, 2007. It was very dated. In fact, after looking at the disaster battle, I actually thought he was going to speed it up. He's still doing like talking, okay? And then he doing outdated type stuff. Now, were there a couple of good lines in the first? Yes, there was. Can the first be debated? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. But listen to what he did, okay? Now, he was saying, I'm going to 3-0 this man. I'm going to 3-0 this man. I'm going to 3-0 this man. And he didn't do that. And now we're lowering the bar because it's like, well, now we want to grade on the curve. This is ridiculous. That means Goods should not have gotten any rounds. And just a lot of you guys out there, you're not being honest. This just doesn't make any sense at all. You're not being honest. Okay, Good was not supposed to get a round. Then Cassidy changes the narrative again. I 3-0'd him in the first round. Now we're changing the rules. No, you can't 3-0 someone in the first round. This makes no sense at all. Makes no sense. He knows he quit in the second round, but he still thinks he 3-0'd Goods. And on top of that, don't give me this, Goods didn't say nothing, fire this and that. So that means Goods didn't change what he does. So that means Goods have never won a battle. That's what you're saying. He has never won a battle ever. And then if you have to admit that he has won a battle before, has he ever run a battle because he threw more punches than his opponent? Has he ever won a battle because he's been more lyrical than his opponent? See, now we're grading on the curve, and I think a lot of people, especially in the media, are being really, really nice and treating Cassidy with kid gloves because they don't want him to leave. Guess what? You can still say, hey, bro, you brought the energy back in battle rap. Don't go. We need to see you again. Period. You don't have to say, oh, well, he won just so he stays. No. Okay, he got the J Mills treatment. He bit off more than he can chew. Okay, he got the Murder Mook treatment. Okay, he thought because he hadn't had a clear loss, he thought he was gonna run over Verb. J Mill thought because he was hot back in the day, he's going to run all over K-Shine. Not a good idea. Okay, so it's the same thing. It's like Verb said, everyone takes a loss. And the dude's ego, the reason why he loses people is because he doesn't want to listen to anyone because he feels like he never lost before. So he's like, why would I have to change up? I won. So he's never going to evolve. It's his own ego against him. And a lot of the fans out there are drinking the Kool-Aid. You can still say he lost and want him to come back. It's okay. I said in the beginning, I want Cassidy to stay in battle rap. Now, his price tag is so high, he won't be battling a whole lot of times a year, and that's fine. But I want him to stay because I want him to get better. A lot of these people, I'm tired of seeing the same matchups on each card that comes out. They're just shuffling the same 8, 9, 10 names. Same 10 battle rappers just shuffling the names. I'm getting sick of that. Okay? I'm getting totally sick of that, period. So yes, I want Cassidy to stay in battle rap, but I don't have to lie to myself. I don't have to say, oh, well, he won. And maybe if you look at it from this angle, no, he did not win. He did great in the first and it fell off a cliff in the second and the third. And I'm looking at all these groups and I'm listening to these podcasts and these blogs and stuff. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, and the narrative is just getting changed. And I'm telling you right now, I wanted to bring it out because when mark my words, when the battle drops, it's only going to get worse. They're going to be saying that Cassidy actually won. Because see, if you look at it like this, all they're trying to do is change the rules. Cassidy went on and he was saying personals don't matter, angles don't matter, there's just bars. What is this, mixtape now? Battle rap is because you are aiming your material at your opponent. You can take some angles turn out to be true, some of them are fake, doesn't matter, it's how you deliver it, okay? Just how you deliver it, all right? It's about having charisma. Some battle rappers have that charisma, or some people like to say that X factor. Okay, some battle rappers have it. Some have that vocal projection. Some of them have lyricism and stuff. You say, no, it's just bars. You guys are fake. Here's 2 litmus tests. 1, if it's all about bars and that's it, nothing else matters, QP is the best battle rapper in the game, hands down, period. Write the bars down on a paper, look at it. Yep, QP won. Quantum physics won. Here's the other litmus test. You take Cassidy's material and give it to any other battle rapper and you tell me you would not let it fly. That's how I know a bunch of you fake. That's how I know. You would not let what he said fly. Like I said, the first round was pretty good, but you would not let all the rest of that stuff fly and deliver it the same way he did. Let any other battle rapper say what he says out there on that stage and you guys will boo him off. It's because you care about Cassidy staying in battle rap. I understand. I want him to stay as well. But I don't have to lie to myself and go on all these social media sites trolling and acting like, no. I've seen some of these other bloggers out there, whatever. Hey, look, this is just my opinion. I have an opinion just like they have an opinion as well. My opinion is no, Cassidy lost, okay? He lost. That's it. He lost. You can't take what he wrote, give it to somebody else, let them spit it, and you're not going to say they won. You're not going to say that. So get out of here with that. No, he lost, okay? It's that simple. He lost. And it's okay. He lost. Plain and simple. God, I just want to, I'm sorry, man. I just had to get this out. I had to get this off. I had to get those rounds off just because, I'm looking at some stuff. It's just ridiculous. Everywhere I look, then the whole narrative gets changed and it's only going to get worse. When it finally drops, and I think it's probably going to drop. I don't know if Cass wanted to just be lingering out there because I'm thinking, okay, this card happened in April and we won't see it till December. I don't know if it's going to take that long, but I'm telling you, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And look, if you have to go and find my last point, here's my last round. My last bar is this. If you have to go on your Murder Mook Media tour to explain how you won, you know you lost. Period. You know you lost. And it's okay. It's all right. It's fine. Now, guess what? Everyone lost. No one is undefeated. So what? Are you going to stop watching battle rap now? You're still going to watch. It's okay. Everyone has a loss. Period. Some of your favorite battle rappers have horrible records. Some of them. And you still like them. Why? Because they perform, or they bring bars, or they have whatever that X factor is. There's something about them you like. They have that flow. There's something about them you like. Give me a break, guys. You don't have to deceive. You don't have to fix your mind. I mean, this is crazy. This is. I can't even believe it. I'm sorry I had to even make this podcast, but this is just ridiculous what people are doing right now. This is ridiculous, man. It's your boy Random. Jeez, I'm getting out of here, man. It's your boy Random. Everything. Look, Cassidy lost, but it's okay. I still want to see him on the stage. I think he is the energy of battle rap. Not the GOAT, but he is the energy of battle rap, and I actually want to see more of Cassidy. Goods won the battle. Cassidy can still win the war by just sticking around and staying. He can still elevate the game.